Okay, this is our first time using the underwater camera, so we're going to see how it works. I'm going to try to provide some comments here. Probably not as thorough as normal, and probably also not for everyone seen on this film, but I do want to let the kids see what we did in practice earlier this week. Okay, so here we see breaststroke coming into the wall. Good eye position on the finish. That streamline needs to be a little bit more behind the head. All right, let's watch the forearm on this swimmer. Good catch with the arm. The eyes are a little bit too forward. They should be looking at the bottom of the pool instead. Much better streamline behind the head. A little shallow though on the pullout. Good catch with the arms. Again, the eyeballs are too far forward. Would rather see them looking at the bottom of the pool in this phase. And don't come off on the back. You want to come off on the side or the tummy. Okay, so here's another go at it. I'm going to push off on the side or the tummy, not the back, or you'll be disqualified in breaststroke. Again, very much need to come off on the side or the stomach. All right, here we have a freestyler coming into the wall. Okay, those arms should not be moving around underwater. They should be waiting and going straight to a streamline off the wall. No movement of the hands off the turn except to get them into an even straighter streamline. A little bit of bend in those elbows. Very hard to see that because it just got cluttered there. And again, too much moving around of the elbows and the arms to get to that streamline. You want to go into the wall, and you want those hands to just wait for your body to come over and join them, and then they'll be in a tight streamline already. If you're watching this and this is not your part of the sequence, don't feel badly about fast forwarding it to where you can watch yourself swim. I do recommend that you watch a few other people because you will get some idea of the kinds of things that individuals need to work on correcting. All right, here's breaststroke coming in. Eyeballs a little bit too forward. And that streamline needs to be much, much tighter behind the head. Much tighter behind the head. You can see good eyeball position in the extension right here. Pretty good elbow off the wall, but that streamline could also be slightly more behind the head. Eyeballs are a little bit too forward. Beautiful, beautiful streamline position, but that was 2 butterfly kicks and you're only allowed to have 1. Eyeballs are a teensy bit too far forward. They should be focused more on the bottom of the pool. Pretty good streamline, but again, could be much tighter behind the head and a little bit too deep on that push off the wall. Eyeballs are a little bit too far forward. And we want that streamline tighter behind the head. That was the best one of that particular swimmer sequence, though. Eyeballs are a tad too far forward. Beautiful butterfly kick off the wall. Beautiful, beautiful butterfly kick off the wall. Okay, and again, that swimmer needs to work a little bit more on tightening up that streamline behind the head. Very nice eye position here when the hands are in the full extension. And pretty good streamline off the wall. A little bit too deep on that pull out though. Okay, eyeballs still a tad too forward. Not quite as good as the last time around with this tight streamline behind the head, but still pretty good. Eyeballs too far forward. Streamline needs to tighten up a little bit more behind the head. Getting better there, but still too much on the back, not enough on the stomach. I know this is long, guys, so again, don't hesitate to fast forward to where you can watch yourself. Beautiful butterfly kick. That streamline just needs to be further behind the head. Okay, we see those elbows move down and forward and then back above the head. We want them to just wait, the hands wait out there. The body comes around to meet, and then you have a nice streamline. Let's see if this swimmer does that. It's right like that, okay? All right, now that swimmer came off a little bit crooked. You do want to come off in and out on the black line as straight as possible. Beautiful, beautiful. Best one yet. Pretty good, just a teeny bit of movement with that right arm, but pretty good. Very nice weighting of the arms. We just need to get that streamline further behind the head. Those butterfly kicks deeper and stronger. Very, very, very nice there. Need to work on coming in and out on a straight line, but the body position and the streamline, very nice. Too much movement of the elbows all around. Nice strong butterfly kicks underwater. Nice streamline again, just working on the direction and directionality, making sure that come in and out in exact straight line. Okay, right here we see a little bit better maintenance of that body position on the black line. A little bit too much bend with that right elbow, but overall a pretty strong turn. One thing that you can see here is that a lot of people are looking forward to the wall on the turn, and you don't actually need to do that too much. You know where the wall is. When you look at the bottom of the pool, you can tell by the tee. So you don't need to spend so much time picking the head up and looking forward towards the wall. Very nice streamline, very nice kick there. Right elbow, that's definitely the weakness. All right, I am seeing some things on some of these strokes that some of them I've talked to you about before because they're easy to see from above. Some are things that are better seen underwater. I'm not going to comment on those in this video. I'm just going to comment on the body position coming off the wall. But do look for some other opportunities for us to make some improvements on those underwater catches in the various strokes as well. All right, it looks like we're transitioning between groups here. Again, some of the common errors are moving the arms on the underwater just after the flip before getting to a full streamline in the freestyle flip turn. Another item of concern is pushing off too deep in breaststroke. We also saw some eye positioning issues in both of those turns. And we saw a fair number of swimmers not coming in and out of the wall on a straight line. And finally, the last thing to review is that streamline should be super tight behind the head with one hand stacked on top of the other. All right, we've got another group coming in here. Take a few seconds to let them get into the water. And then we'll let them get started on their turns. All right, starting with freestyle. Again, very, very nice streamline off that wall. Just needs to be a teeny bit further behind the head and a teeny bit tighter, but generally pretty good. A tad deep on the push-off. Okay, there we see some elbow movement and that streamline not quite behind the head, and also a teeny bit too shallow, too few butterfly kicks. Okay, good position coming off that wall, but pick the head up and come out of the streamline too early. You don't want to do that. So you had a very nice streamline, but you broke out of it way too soon. All right, and then we're seeing a little bit of elbow movement to get the body around. Again, just leave the hands there, let the body catch up, and then that streamline will be even tighter and behind the head, which will be a significant improvement. Okay, nice way to let the arms wait. Probably a couple more butterfly kicks underwater would improve that turn, but overall pretty strong. Again, we're seeing elbow movement there, something we want to get rid of. If you all have any questions about these comments, please be sure to ask one of the coaches in practice. All right, there we're seeing the eyeballs looking forward to the wall a teeny bit too much. Again, a beautiful streamline coming off the wall, but then the head pops up and the arms go forward in front of the face. We'd rather see them stay behind the head and just begin your stroke from that position. And a little bit of bend of the elbows, and then of course the streamline needs to be with those hands stacked instead of next to each other when you come off the wall. All right, eyeballs tad too much forward here. Very nice streamline off the wall. And we are teaching you to take your butterfly kick first. So we should see a butterfly kick before your pull instead of as you did in that one with your pull. There we see the butterfly and up. Again, that was with the pull. I'd really like to see it before your pull. Then your body returns to neutral, and then you proceed with the regular pull out. Eyeballs too far forward here. Beautiful streamline coming off the wall. Again, butterfly kick is really in the wrong place. All of those turns are old turns, and it's really now discovered that it's much more efficient to take your butterfly kick first and then to take the rest of your pull out. That one was a little bit closer. Watch everybody's eyeballs because everybody's eyeballs are too far forward. Heads should be down. I should be able to see the goggles underneath the arms. Beautiful streamline there. Good butterfly kick. And then up. Just wait a little bit longer before taking that butterfly kick. Again, goggles should be seen beneath the hands. Butterfly kick should be before the pull, not with the pull. Beautiful tight streamline, but I do want to start seeing that butterfly kick as a separate item in the underwater cycle. Better eye position on that one. That streamline, again, we've got to work on getting that tighter behind the head. Again, guys, I'm going to focus on some pretty basic stuff here. I'm not giving you a whole lot of details. There are, of course, other small things that each of you can work on. But right now, this is going to be a pretty short commentary for each swimmer that's in the water. And try to cycle everybody through this as we test out our underwater camera for the first time. All right, breaststroker coming in. Obviously sculling with the head above the water. And I guess we're waiting for our next group here. All right, let's see what we got. Again, feel free to fast forward to where you are. I would recommend that you watch a few people around you so that you can get a feel for some of the things that are right and some of the things that are wrong. Sometimes seeing something is different than being told. It's sometimes easier for people to make adjustments when they see what they're doing wrong. Not focused on giving a whole ton of positive feedback here. Really, these underwater videos are intended to provide some constructive feedback so that you can make improvements. So you should be hearing some information about things that you could do a little bit better and focus on a little bit more in practice. And they're going to be pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Not going to give you a whole lot of detail at this point in time. Mostly focusing on eye position, body position, streamline. All right, here we've got a freestyle coming into the wall. Beautiful eye position on the bottom. Nice streamline coming off the wall. Just a teeny bit too much bend in the elbow right there at the wall. All right, this swimmer also has pretty good eye position. Again, beautiful butterfly. Beautiful streamline. Could do a few more of those underwater. And again, a slight bend of the elbow as the swimmer comes off the wall. Beautiful underwater streamline there. Again, very slight, subtle bend in the elbow as the swimmer comes off the wall. All right, and that swimmer had a very beautiful turn, just needs significantly larger number of underwater butterfly kicks off that wall. Okay, that swimmer did a great job of letting the arms wait, just nowhere near enough butterfly kicks and tried to break out of the water too soon. Those eyeballs need to get down a little bit, focus more on the bottom of the pool. Beautiful streamline, just a tad too deep and not enough butterfly kicks. Again, great eye position there. A little bit too much bend of the elbow coming off the wall. Just get to that streamline faster and tighter. And too much bend of that right arm. You can see those right arms coming in to help the swimmers get into those streamlines. We want the hands to just wait out there and let the body meet them. Again, that swimmer had a little bit right arm. A little bit too early of a breakout. More butterfly kicks, faster butterfly kicks will help you pop up to the surface a little bit stronger so that your breakout can be strong. This swimmer's transition to breakout is better, but just not quite enough of an underwater off that wall. All right, nice. Allow the arms to wait. The body comes around on that turn. Nice straight streamline. The only thing that swimmer really needs to focus on is a lot stronger butterfly kicks off that wall there. This swimmer also very good job, just significantly too deep in the water. All right, let's watch these breaststroke body positions. Beautiful. There's the butterfly kick before the pull, and you can see that this smaller swimmer is getting significantly further off the wall just by using that butterfly kick as a separate element in the pull out. Again, nice streamline, a little bit too fast on that butterfly kick, and trying to come up a little bit too soon. Nice streamline. That butterfly kick was too fast. Want to wait in a streamline before you take that butterfly kick, but the proper sequence just needs to take a little bit more time between each of the different elements in the stroke. Beautiful streamline, nice pause for that butterfly kick, and coming up a teeny bit too soon, which means you probably should have waited just a teeny bit longer before taking the kick. Those eyeballs are a tad bit too far forward. We would like to see them in the breaststroke pointed down towards the bottom more. And again, the same mistake that a few other swimmers have made of taking that butterfly kick just a little bit too soon. All right, beautiful, tight streamline, good butterfly kick, pause, pull, and kick. And that swimmer you see made it quite far off the wall with an impressive, long, strong underwater cycle. Again, same here with that swimmer. Very strong job. Nice, beautiful streamline, good butterfly kick, but you can see that swimmer is coming up very fast and very straight to the surface, and that's because all of those elements, those different parts of the stroke, just need to be stretched out further so that there isn't so much of an up ride. And that swimmer did the same thing, but not quite to the same extent. Really good timing on this swimmer. Very, very good timing. All right, eyeballs down towards the bottom of the pool here, not towards the other end. Beautiful streamline, beautiful butterfly kick. Much better that time in terms of the timing of the fly kick with the rest of the pullout, but still also coming up a teeny bit too fast. And very nice long distance off that wall by that swimmer. All right, we've just got a few more swimmers to work through here. Bear with me for a minute. Some of the things that are common mistakes are not doing or not pausing enough between the butterfly kick and the underwater pullout. Not getting that streamline tight enough behind the ears, bending that right arm a little bit as you come over into your flip turn and not getting it straight fast enough, going a little bit too deep. Those are some of the things that we're seeing with more than one swimmer. All right, looks like this bunch is ready to go. Let's watch the eye position. Swimmers should be looking at the bottom of the pool, not towards the wall. Let's watch for straight arms as they come off the wall. Tight streamline with the hands stacked. Good strong butterfly kicks and up and into the breakout. Let's watch and see how these swimmers do. Okay, nice eye position. Okay, very nice streamline. Strong butterfly kicks. Need to take that pull with that left arm stronger and faster to get up into that breakout. This swimmer has very strong streamline, but way too deep and trying to come out of that underwater process too fast. This swimmer's eyeballs are a little bit too far forward, and we can see those elbows moving all around at the wall there. You want those hands to wait for the body to come around. That's way the elbows don't have to bend. They're already straight. and they go straight to streamline. And that swimmer did a reasonably good job of that right there. All right, you can see that swimmer moved the arms all around, and consequently the streamline ended up in front of the face or next to the cheeks rather than behind the head. And that swimmer moved those arms all around as well. As a general rule, swimmers of this size should be getting about 5 butterfly kicks off each wall, coming out of the turn. 1, 2, 3, and up and kick. And if that swimmer had taken another one, they would have been in a better breakout position than they happen to be. That swimmer did a great job transitioning into the straight arms, but then only took 1 butterfly kick and popped up right away. We really want you to be getting to 3 to 5 butterfly kicks. Again, just 1 butterfly kick there. Let's watch this swimmer streamline. Okay, see those elbows bend, and that swimmer pops up right away. If you've got a nice tight streamline, you're going to be faster underwater than you are on top. So you want to be underwater longer off that strong push off each wall. And again, we can see the streamline on that swimmer is in front of the face instead of behind the ears. Okay, this swimmer's eyeballs should be down on the bottom of the pool a little bit more. A little bit too much movement with the arms on the wall there, and not enough kick underwater. All right, it looks like we're transitioning to another group here. Let's see. All right, are the eyes facing the bottom of the pool? Yes, excellent eye position. Swimmer comes into the turn, just too much arm movement and not enough of a tight streamline or underwater kicks off that wall. We want those arms to wait for the body to come around. They should remain straight. Then when you push off the wall, you are already in your streamline, and you can take some nice strong butterfly kicks underwater. That swimmer could benefit from getting eyes down a little bit. Again, significant movement with the elbows around on the wall. We want to leave the arms there, let them stay straight, let the body come around to join them. You can maintain that streamline. This swimmer is doing the same thing, although she had probably the strongest streamline of this group for a moment there. If you look at these swimmers coming off the wall based on their size, they shouldn't be coming up before that lane rope turns from white to colored, and all of them are. So this is obviously a skill that we need to work on more, along with all of those elbows coming in and out in order to get to streamline. And finally, common error that we need to work on is to really get the streamlines more like this particular swimmer here, where they're tight behind the head. So we've got some things to practice here, which is great because it's always good to have practice goals. And that swimmer there needs to get the hands on top of each other, one hand on top of the other for a tight streamline. As does that swimmer. And there we have some good butterfly kicks, but we're not quite into that tight streamline, and too much bending of the elbows on the wall. That's one of our better streamlines, one of our better jobs with butterfly kick, just way too deep coming off that wall. All right, we're going to look at some breaststroke here. That arm came behind the head, which is very nice. But we do want to see swimmers doing a streamline, then a butterfly kick, then a streamline, then an arm pull, then a breaststroke kick, and then come up. that swimmer needs to work a little bit on tightening up that streamline. I think the same was true for freestyle. All right, so this swimmer has a beautiful streamline, nice butterfly kick, but just popped virtually straight up right there. And we really want that transition to be long and smooth. We don't want you to come straight up. You need to tighten up that streamline behind the head. Don't pop straight up, and do the butterfly kick first, then wait. So again, the cycle is off the wall, butterfly kick, pull, kick, glide, and that's the best one that I've seen in that group. Okay. Nice tight streamline, butterfly kick, pause, and very nice job. That swimmer just needs to work on getting those hands to that tight streamline just a little bit faster. Okay, a little bit better streamline there from that swimmer, but again, you can see the swimmer comes just straight up. You want butterfly kick, pause, arm pull, pause, kick, and come up. Butterfly kick, pause, arm pull, kick, and that swimmer was so deep that it took forever for that swimmer to get to the top before they could start swimming again. All right, looks like we're getting close to wrapping this up here. A swimmer's eyeball should definitely be more on the bottom of the pool there instead of looking towards the wall. Nice stacked hands, nice butterfly kick. Just need to really work on getting that streamline tight behind the head more. All right, again, eyeballs are too far forward. We want to be looking at the bottom of the pool when we swim, not the wall. Nice tight streamline. And we need to work with that swimmer on one butterfly kick, pause, one pull, pause, one kick, pause, and then return up. So it looks like that brings us to the end of this group. Just want to say thanks for your patience as we're trying out this new equipment. Hopefully we'll be able to use this more in the next few months here now that we've got it properly set up. We will be doing some of this on Saturday, so look forward to seeing you there.